Hello, my name is Rishikesh Zada. I am a member of Team Code 9 and we have participated in IIC NIC 2020. Topic: Size Invariant Ship Detection for SAR images. We have detected ships using various ML models. We have also built a web page for it. From here, we can choose an image and pass it on to the model. The model will then detect the ship and you will get the resulted image. The average accuracy of the model is 95%. It can distinguish between large, medium, and small images. It can also determine whether the ship is moving or not. Multiple ship detection is also a feature in it. It can be integrated with GSAT-7R and GSAT-7, which is especially designed by ISRO for Indian Navy for surveillance purpose of Indian Ocean.
62 million tons of waste is produced in India every day, most of which goes untreated and straight to landfills, causing pollution. Despite knowing this fact, only 2% of the people in our country compost their wet waste every day. Now, why is it so? It is because the composting process takes not only a large amount of effort, but also a long time, and the compost bins in the market fail to provide answers to both these problems. But we have a solution for you.
Presenting to you CompostGo. CompostGo is made up of double-layered PVC allowing heat to stay inside the compost bin. It is also fitted with a shredding system that will help you to cut your waste into smaller bits and hence increase the process of composting manifolds. It is also has an agitating system that helps you to turn the pile manually from outside and hence it will reduce the time of composting from 120 days to around 30 days. These features make CompostGo as an effective friend for your kitchen waste composting.
Hello everyone, I am from Team Daedalus and this is a short video explaining and demonstrating our prototype on a crop suggestion system built for farmers using a soft computing based approach. The production of a crop is dependent on various factors, including but not limited to the rainfall, temperature, nutrients in the soil, use of fertilizers, irrigation, etc. Some of these factors can be controlled, such as the use of additives, while some are natural factors that cannot be controlled, but they perform a crucial role in deciding the yield of a crop, for example, rainfall temperature. The main principle of our system is to select the optimal crop or the best suited crop based on not only the natural conditions but also the forecast. As this system is in a research phase, we require the user to input the current data like temperature, rainfall, soil type. This will later on be replaced with a backend API that uses location to automatically query relevant data. We also want to include the results of weather forecasting systems so that our algorithm not only uses the current weather but also the forecast to suggest crops. So for example, let us input the temperature as 20 degrees Celsius, rainfall is 700 millimeters, pH as 5, soil type as loam, and the previous crop as soybean. Submit. This is the resultant score. Currently, the data of 15 crops has been implemented, but it can easily be scaled to more as we are not using a machine learning based algorithm. Hence, no training is required. The final result works on a scoring system where each crop is given a certain score based on the input parameters, and then these individual scores are combined into one. So, according to the system, the best suited crop should be maize for the conditions as entered above. Thank
Here are the details of prototype. These are the specifications for prototype for adulteration detectors for edible oils. So the helium neon laser diode emits wavelength of 630 nanometer, which passes through microscopic objective and collimating lens, which is then incident on cylindrical lens. The light rays pass through cylindrical lens and diaphragm and are incident on capillary tube containing reference oil. The transmission and refraction happens here and the interference pattern is formed on the screen. It is then recorded by CMOS sensor and is stored in the memory of computer or laptop. The same process happens again, but this time with adulterated oil in capillary tube. So here we get one more interference pattern, but that is different from the reference oil interference pattern. Now we get two interference patterns and two graphs that are analyzed from these patterns in MATLAB software. The result obtained from image processing and fringe analysis is shown here. The graphs plotted are intensity versus pixel graphs. So the difference between graphs shows the adulteration in the oils.